Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Mike Cabradia right here in San Diego, California. I got a question for you. How many of you are like me where there are times where you go to bed and right before bed, there are so many things that are just going on in your mind and you're thinking about this, thinking about that, worried about tomorrow, worried about earlier today, replaying the day, and all these different things happening right before you go to bed. You're thinking of all these things. Well, we're on video number 10. We are reading through the book, The 100 Simple Secrets of Happy People. And here's the thing, whatever I can do to be able to become a happier person, to be able to help other people to become happy, I'm all about it. That's why we're doing this series. I love this book because the chapters are really short. They're under 2 pages long. So I'm going to go ahead and read through this, share a few comments, and feel free to comment below and just share your thoughts, whatever you think of, and maybe even some tips and tricks on how to be happy. So here we go. Chapter 10. Limit yourself to thinking about one subject as you lie down to sleep. Those who have a lot of anxiety let their thoughts shoot around from one subject to another as they try to go to sleep until, in a matter of minutes, they've created a virtual catalog of problems. And with all these problems, you'll ask yourself, how can I possibly sleep? Tonight, as you're brushing your teeth, come up with something you'd like to think about when you slip under the covers. If other thoughts start to intrude, guide yourself back to that one subject. All right, so here's a story. Megan hates junk mail. Not only does it waste her time, it also creates garbage. There's so much garbage. Megan doesn't know how people can throw out so much stuff. They say the landfills are nearly full. So where will the garbage go then? It's not just garbage. There's all the waste from nuclear plants and toxic chemicals. What will the environment be like for the next generation? In 2 generations, will the earth survive? Can it possibly survive? Too many of us allow our pre-sleep thoughts like this right here to drift like this. And here, Megan's minor annoyance leads to concerns about the future of the planet. And those concerns race around in her head, causing stress instead of relaxation, and sending people like Megan in search of sleep aids, right? Some people take pills, some people take melatonin, different things. Too many thoughts, we now know, even if they don't lead to such a drastic topic as the fate of the earth, are unsettling and make it much harder to sleep. When our thoughts bounce in and out, each idea backed by another, the stream of ideas makes us more on edge and less ready to close our eyes, shut off our brain for the day, and fall blissfully into sleep. In the studies of college students, shifting between pre-sleep thoughts was found to be related to difficulty in sleeping and lower sleep quality, which in turn were related to unhappiness. Better sleepers are 6% more satisfied with their lives than average sleepers, and 25% more satisfied than poor sleepers. So obviously sleep is very, very important. You know, shout out to a good friend of mine. I won't share, his name, but yesterday we were in a conversation and, suffers from, sleep apnea. And he mentioned to me that one of the tests, he woke up over 40 times in an hour, and that's really, really challenging. But I can imagine even people who don't have, a sleeping challenge like that. I know there have been times where if my mind is racing, I'm the type of person where sometimes I'm just thinking about things, right? So I have to take out a piece of paper, or I have to take out my phone real quick, and I have to jot down the list of all the things I need to get done. And the way that one of the ways that I personally take things out of my head so I'm not thinking about them is I take them out of my head and I transfer them onto a piece of paper, or I transfer them onto a list that's a digital list, maybe on my phone or on a message or on a note. And I tend to find out that actually helps me a little bit. So let me ask you a question. So are you the type of person who has all these things that are racing on in your mind and it's really challenging to go to sleep? If so, if that does happen to you, how do you actually calm yourself down to get to a point where you can actually get some rest, right? And then the other question is if you're not like that, what are some tips or what are some tricks that you actually personally have to actually sleep better, to actually be able to lay down at night, put your head on the pillow, and actually just say, you know what, it's time to rest, and you shut down and you get a good night full of rest. So put your comments below. Let me know what you think. All right, God bless you guys. This is video number 10. We'll see you on video number 11. Take care.